TGC Requiem here with a league. Looks like we've got an outdated league status here. Yeah, I think we like this. We have 3 land. I like that we can get to Reclamation Sage if we're running into the the new Eldrazi Overlords. Some changes in the main deck. I am running 61 cards. Something I've been wanting to do for a while. I feel like 19 land is too much. I feel like 18 land is too small. I feel like we are resilient enough at the 1-drop that the margin lost is worth gaining a little more power at the top end. So that's why I'm doing it. Wall of Omens. Assuming we're playing some sort of blue-white control list, but Mirren of the Moaning Well. Sacrifice a creature, you gain life equal to the sacrifice creature's toughness. Okay. I think at this point we just bash in. I think we're going to keep the Mystic back. So I'm trying to think with Destruction. I think we're just going to attack here, so we're not going to get a whole lot of damage in this way. The reason we're doing this excuse me. If our opponent, I'm assuming he's going to path something here. Pass his own creature. So I'm kind of worried. Okay, so he's trying to jump himself ahead, probably for a board wipe. Yeah, Wrath. So we're going to regenerate this guy. A little bit worried of this, but... Oh, That's right. Wrath of God, no regeneration. Oh. We're just going to hold off for the moment. The battlefield. Search your number for any number of planes cards in exile. Let them shuffle your library at the beginning of your upkeep. You may put a card you own exiled with endless horizons in your hand. So much for running into our Eldrazi overlords. So he exiles lands. Assumption is he tries to do a similar thing this next turn. He's probably waiting to draw into another Endless Horizons. Creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 2 for each creature. Yep. So we can definitely go Azuri Archdruid and do some overrun. But we have to pay 2 for each creature that's attacking. So... Still think that's just clearly the right choice. An attack for 6 gives us overrun. Yeah. Just making sure we don't get hosed here. So this was a worry. Destroy circle. Enters the battlefield, choose a color. Next time source of... Should prevent that damage. Okay. It's always nice being the person who's playing a deck that nobody else understands or knows. So he's going to have to pay 1 white for each creature. Oh, let's see here. I think we just attack with everybody at this point. So he'll have to pay 2 white to prevent. I guess he can pay all of it, right? So he's got enough to cover all of us. Up to 4 creatures. Okay. Lone Missionary. Gonna try and lock me out on life. That's alright, so our goal is not to attack him at this point anyway. Collected Company is a good step towards what we're trying to do. Oh, and Emiria, like, so like mono white Emiria here. We really need to get some trample going. cover 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we just keep holding on here. So I think he's going to go for another Wrath here. Oh no, I guess if he sacrifices... I think we can start to attack now. So attack with all, save him. No. So we can attack where, what, we got 4 per. Right? 4. Yeah, so we had 20. Yep, so we actually can't do anything. Fortunately, this guy is grinding me out to time as I try and come up with a way to defeat his deck. That's fine. So we're actually going to concede at this point. We're not going to get around both Ghostly Prisons. So we're going to go in here. We're going to bring in Dauntless Escort, Reclamation Sage. We'll bring in Memoricide, Cord, and Fracturing Gust. Memoricide for either Wrath of God or Ghostly Prison. And then I think we pull Anazuri. We definitely don't need both of them. I think we are probably going to cut a Shaman. Possibly 2 here. One, 2, 3, 4. Actually, so we're going to end up running like this. And it won't let me submit my deck because... Oh, sorry, 16 in the sideboard, because I'm running 61. So actually, let's pull that and bring a Cord back in. So we'll be on the play. Not good enough. Too slow. I like this. We'll keep this one. Put that on top. unfortunately, we're going to get locked out of this on mana. Guess if he paths us, we're still going to get a land out of it. Gonna go for a Wrath already. Oh man, this is just brutal. All we need is a land. I don't even really want to run Elvish Archdruid out. But if I don't, we're dead in the water next turn. If he kills the Elvish Archdruid and we get another land, we're fine. If he doesn't do anything, we're fine. And here comes your Wrath. Alright. Well, I feel like the hand we kept was a good hand. We just kind of got hosed. When it dies, they skip their next untap. And tap 5 permanents. Okay. I feel like this is like the worst potential performance of this deck in this. I don't feel like this is a matchup that we should lose particularly often. We're on turn 8, we still haven't seen a second land. We can only do so much. Alright, well, that was the first game. That went just like we drew it up. A little bitter that we drew one land out of 10 turns, but stuff happens. So, first game grounded me out. Deck I hadn't seen. I think we could have played better against it the first game had we been prepared for what was going to go on. Second game, easily should have won. Shouldn't say necessarily that we easily should have won, but we definitely just needed a second land, and we would have been way out ahead. So, anywho, that's it for now. We'll see you in the second match. Hopefully, we get Eldrazi since that's what we wanted to test against.